Hello everyone. Very good evening to all of you. Welcome to Oliveboard. I am Yashovardhan Mishra, your friend and your GM mentor, and we have with us our esteemed Siva Rama Sir. He is the ex-General Manager of State Bank of India, and for right now we are here to discuss regarding your interview preparation for Union Bank Local Bank Officer. And Sir is with us. Sir is going to share his years of expertise. Sir has interviewed more than 1,000 candidates like us, and definitely Sir is going to help you all. And we have initiated this discussion so that those candidates, those students who are just cleared the mains exam, the written exam of the Union Bank, they can go through their interview preparation toward using a right approach, so that there should be no confusion at all. The student should hit the bullseye directly and get clear through this entire interview process. So, sir, welcome to Oliveboard, sir.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. And sir, we'll have a short discussion. Sir, there are certain generic questions I want to ask. There's so many students, they are basically confused. How we should start our interview preparation, what we should learn, what we should leave, how to approach current affairs, the static thing. So one by one, sir, I would be asking you sir, certain question, and I want you to give the students the answer they deserve, the answer they are waiting for. Because sir, directly from the horse's mouth, that is very big thing for us.
Okay.
So, sir, starting with, sir, generally in the interview, what does the panelist typically look in the candidates during the bank interviews, sir?
Actually, first of all, this is a local based officers. And it is like a State Bank of India circle based officers. The concept was originated from foreign banks, particularly the Citibank and HSBC. A foreign bank with a local culture. A foreign bank with a local culture. Banking sector is a service sector. In the service sector, if at all the officials of the bank are interacting with the customer in local language, then automatically the communication gaps will not arise. So that's why almost all banks like State Bank of India, Indian Bank, and Union Bank of India, all banks are starting the process of recruiting local based officers. So your first question is how the candidate will be judged by the panel members.
Right, sir.
So here, the panel members always think about the basic questions like, first of all, the academic qualifications. Whether he is having some command or grip on the academic qualification. That is the basic degree, or if at all he completed post-graduation. But here, my observation is most of the candidates are lacking in this area. Why? Because even though they have studied 4 years, if the panel member is asking, what are the various subjects you have completed in your graduation, means most of the candidates, sir, I forgotten the subjects are like that. Then automatically the negative marks will start.
Absolutely.
So before going to the interview, first of all, the candidate should have a look about the mark sheet, what type of subjects they have read, and what are the various definitions. Take for example, chemistry. What is the difference between organic chemistry and inorganic chemistry? What is meant by chemical bond? Or what is meant by periodic table? And if at all they completed the physics, what are the Newton's law? Or if at all they completed the BTech computer science, what are the latest technology? What is meant by artificial intelligence? What is meant by machine learning? Or what is meant by cloud computing? Or what is meant by API, application program interface? Such type of questions they will ask. If the candidate is a MA, definitely they will ask MA economics. What is the economic subject is useful in the society? Or what is meant by law of demand or law of supply or law of diminishing marginal utility? Like that, the subject questions, they should be thorough. Thorough means I'm not asking you to read all the subject, the books. what are the common definitions that are there in the subject, and you develop the practice now itself. What is the problem I have where they come across during the interaction with the candidates is
Okay.
particularly they are preparing well for the main examination. Then they have taken this interview is a casual manner,
Mm.
not in a serious manner. So once I am confident to complete the examination, final examination, start the preparation of the interview. What is the wrong with it? Normally today, almost the interviews are complete. They started after 1 week, 1 month of the main examination. The first and foremost, they should be familiar with the subjects, whatever they read during the graduation or post graduation.
That's good. So basically, sir is all just trying to say that you should be very well versed with the fundamentals of your graduation subject.
Correct.
No
Correct.
need to go in the very depth, but at least you should know the basic definition. Let's say if you are a physics student, you should know the Newton's law because it is required. You all
Correct.
should know about your fundamental things of your subjects. That
Even BCommerce graduates,
right, sir. Right, sir.
BCom.
Become
What is a journal? What is the principles of accounting?
exactly.
Or what is the difference? What is the purpose of a bank reconciliation statement? What is the difference between a trading and a profit and loss account? Tell
Mm,
me 5 items of liabilities and 5 items of the assets, or what is the difference between a current assets and current liabilities? These are the basic questions. We are not asking about the total subject, the fundamental definitions, as you told correctly, the fundamental definitions that are in your curriculum, that is either degree or post graduation.
right, sir. Sir, coming to the next question, what specific qualities makes a candidate stand out from the crowd? What are
Correct.
these? Yes, sir.
Sir, first of all, whenever you are entering into the room, the personality is very, very important. Some of the people, without wearing the tie and without wearing shoes, without a proper insert or without a proper the dress code also. And some of the people, they fully open the buttons also. That is not correct. If possible, the clean shaving is also required. Because you are going to select as a professional banker, that too you are going to interact with the customers.
Right,
The
sir.
decency, the decorum of that particular bank, that is to be maintained. If at all I am in casual manner, that is not correct. So the first one is the personal. Second one, whenever you are introducing to the board, it should be crispy and not lengthy one. Some of the people they are telling about the names of the father, names of the mother also, which is not correct. So my father is a farmer, my mother is a housewife, and I am two siblings like that. If that is the interaction, some of the people they are taking a lengthy, that is not required. And third point is whenever whatever the strengths in you, most of the people they told about their strengths. I am honest, hardworking. Some of the introvert they may how to believe you are honest, hardworking. How to believe?
Mm,
Any live cases are there in your graduation or post graduation like that. Suppose some of the people I'm having good communication skills, sir. I'm having the leadership quality. Correct. If at all they are in the colleges, a leader, particularly to organize various meetings, go to
mm,
that one. Then
exactly.
automatically it will match. If simply everybody is telling some common this one, that is also not. And some of the people they are telling what is your weakness means I am foodie, I am taking food more. That type of answers should not give.
Not required.
Normally, the weaknesses, sir, to my knowledge is concerned. If a weakness is not there, tell the weakness. Tell I don't have the weakness, sir, to my knowledge is concerned. Next, whenever the candidate is entering into the room, you should greet all the people in one go. Not is good morning, sir, good morning, sir, good morning, sir. Or if at all you are entering, normally in the interview board consists of 4 to 5 members. And a different category people they are selecting. And normally one woman candidate, one woman a panel member is also there. Good morning, sirs. Good morning, madam. And wait for a minute. Take your seat if they offer. Thank you very much, sir. That type of decency we are looking into the candidate.
Not,
And whenever they are going back after completion, the door should also be slowly put. Some of the people they are dragging the door, thereby lot of sound and thereby irritation to the board member.
right.
These are the simple tactics. I am not talking about the great things like that. So then automatically the interview board will catch the behavior of this particular candidate like that.
Right. So just to summarize to all the students, those who are watching, Sir has said that first of all, your attire that should be very neat, clean, tidy, and you should be properly dressed. Second thing, Sir has told that to the point conversation, whatever have been asked to you, try to reply to the point. Don't beat around the bush. What they have asked, just one or two sentences, complete it. The third thing is whenever you are quoting something, just as Sir has told that if you have portrayed some qualities of leadership, try to substantiate it with certain live examples or from your life story. That I have portrayed this leadership quality because, for example, I have leaded the entire group of my college team in some sports event. So try to substantiate everything, whatever you are speaking. Don't just speak that I have good leadership quality, right? So this is what Sir is saying. So try to follow it, and try to remember it. Don't forget, right? Sir, coming to the next questions, the core banking questions. That's
Yeah.
since the banking sector is so huge, the entire economy is there, finance is there. So what topics should student prepare for the interview stage, sir?
Correct, sir. This is a valid question. Particularly whenever you are coming to the banking sector, normally they will test the candidate whether he is having the knowledge, basic knowledge about the bank. What is the functions of the bank? Or what is the functions of the regulator like Reserve Bank of India? And what are the monetary policy? What is meant by CRR and SLR? And what is meant by inflation? Once the CRR and SLR increase, whether the inflation will control or not. And what is the difference between a repo and a reverse repo? When the repo and when the reverse repo they will implement or they increase. Suppose you take for example, in the economy, the inflation is increasing like anything. Whether repo rate will increase or decrease. Normally, when the inflation is more, repo rate of Reserve Bank of India will increase the repo rate.
Right, sir.
And everybody knows about the CASA. CASA means a current account, savings account. They will test the candidate, the logical questions also. Two branches are there. One branch out of 100 crores, CASA deposits are 60 crores. Another branch, the CASA deposits are 40 crores. Which branch is profitable? So here you need not work in the bank. You are telling that once the CASA is it is a low cost deposit. And in first branch, the CASA is more. Definitely the branch will get more profit. So like that, they will twist the questions and whether the candidate is catch that particular concept or simply easily like that. And some of the people they are telling, I applied for IAS examination. I have not succeeded like that. Once the IAS means, normally the interview board will ask, what are the economic problems, Indian economic problems? So we are not try to test the candidate, but he told already he applied for IAS and he failed that exam. Being a IAS examination candidate who is appeared for that examination, the basic knowledge, Indian economic problem. Population is high, inflation is high, GDP growth is not up to the mark, balance of a trade negative is there, balance of a payment, unemployment is also more. Like that, whatever the Indian economic problems, if at all he spelled out, definitely the interview board, okay, some problem may be there. That's why he could not succeed that examination like that. Now,
Mhm.
in the banking also, the fundamentals we are asking. What is the core activities of the bank? Mobilization of deposit for lending purpose. That is the core activity. What is the ancillary or supplementary activities of the bank? Most of the people, they are not telling what is the ancillary or supplement, because they are selling the demand drafts, or they are offering RTGS or NEFT. Their check collections are also the supplementary, or hiring of locker, the hiring of lockers, that is also supplementary. And what is the difference between a cross selling or bank assurance or selling third parties? They should have tell, sir, this is banks are tie up with insurance companies. So that's why it is called bank assurance. Banks are also selling third party products. It is not bank product. It is a third party product. Once the banks are selling third party, the third party will give some commission to the bank. Not only that one, it is more convenient to the customer. Once under one roof, all products are available, then customer need not visit to go to the insurance, life insurance company or general insurance company or mutual funds or credit card. He need not step into that particular company, because banks are called financial supermarkets. So all financial products are available under one
Mhm.
roof. Then
Exactly.
that basic knowledge, why the banks are selling means all products are available.
Mhm.
Then what is the benefit to the bank? Bank is getting some commission. Borrower benefit is he need not visit again to all the companies like that. So the core banking operations only they will ask. They don't go in depth, because you are not having the experience in that line of
Mhm.
activity.
Exactly. So, nice, sir. This was very eye opener for many of us because, sir, many students they are confused that what we have to learn should we do because they believe that they are not going to ask them the basic things. That's why they go deeper. They study the deep depth and that's why they are not getting good marks in the interview. So that was an eye opener for all of us.
Mhm.
Second, sir, coming to the current affairs thing, this
Yes.
is the most confusing for all of the students because they said that during our mains preparation, we have read minute current affairs. For example, two banks have merged, this
Mhm.
bank has acquired this thing. But what kind of approach should we use for our interview?
Sir, here, say, take for example, Union Bank of India LBO. They are going to appear for the interview. Today onwards, they have to start the reading newspaper, particularly the local language, as well as either Hindu or Indian Express. That is a standard newspapers. Whenever they are after reading that particular newspaper, they have to write in a book top five state news, top five national news, top five international news in one or two sentences, not in paragraphs like that. If at all they develop that one up to interview, that is more than sufficient. Suppose I take, for example, he is in chemistry. Who are the Nobel Prize awardee for chemistry? Or physics? Who are the Nobel Prize awardee for physics? So we are revolving in that particular subjects only. Even
Hmm.
current affairs are also, we are not asking about all this. Most of the people, they are perfect with the cricket.
Hmm.
If at all you are asking history also, they are able to tell. But today, what is the national event or state event or international? Nobody will tell. So that's why, okay, cricket is also a good one. At the same time, you have to develop the state news or national news or international news, top five daily. Once on the some of the people, what they are doing, one day before they will start. Remembering is a big problem.
Right.
So that's why, if at all they want to win in the interview, today onwards they have to start the preparation, not the last. Even Oliveboard also, particularly tomorrow interview is there, they are booking slot today. That is not correct.
That is not correct, exactly.
Why?
That's
Because if at all the board member, case by case, whatever his presentation skills and all these things, what type of where he is weak, how to rectify, where is the time? Where is the time for him? So that's why, if at all they are confident, now itself they will ask, sir, start that particular mock interview, we will book it like that. Why? Because we will give sufficient, that sufficient time is available for him for preparation. So don't neglect the interview also. Otherwise, if you neglect the interview, the total system will spoil like that.
So that's why we tell all our students that interview is the most important state. We don't have to take it for granted. That's why in order to reduce the chances of failure, start early. Start early, connect with the mentor, connect with the interview experts, get the proper feedback in time so that you can work on it.
Correct.
That's why we always tell the students. And right now also we urge the students to join the interview preparation as soon as possible. Don't wait for your mains result, whether it will come positive or negative. It is preparation. This is also going to help you in future also.
Correct.
Right. So this is the thing, sir. Sir, coming to one important question, sir, that's how should candidates handle stress and tricky questions? Sometimes what happens is that the panelists also, they start to grill the students. So
Correct.
how they should manage that particular situation, sir?
Sir, here it is not they don't the interview board will also give some sufficient time to answer the question. Even if at all nitty-gritties are there in that particular question answer, they will give sufficient time. Don't be hurry, because they are also friendly. They are also friendly atmosphere. So they will laugh and they will get whatever the best from the candidate, whether he is a fit person for probationary officer or not. To test that question, they don't want to drill or they want to grill like that. But whether he is having good knowledge or not. So that's why in that case, sir, give me 1 minute time. Definitely they will provide. They will give. And here also, whenever you are giving answer, don't be like objective type questions. Like that. Suppose in the repo rate, if they ask repo rate, some of the people they are telling percentage. That is not correct. Percentage means repo this percentage, reverse repo that. Sir, repo rate is one of the tools of the monetary policy. To control the inflation in the economy, the Reserve Bank of India widely used the repo rate. The present repo rate is this much. Then automatically you are taking some time, the number of questions will decrease. If at all you are telling a repo rate of some percentage, then automatically it is like an objective type question. That is not. They are expecting something. If at all you told it is a monetary policy to control the inflation, the present repo rate, definitely you will be edge when compared to the others.
Sir, just wanted to tell the student that sir has told that don't try to make your interview a questionnaire type, of objective type of question. It is more of a conversational thing.
Yes.
I told you, just let's say they've asked what is the repo rate. So try to explain it rather than saying that 6.5. So they will be having back a lot number of questions, so they can shoot the question, right? But if you tell it in the more of a conversational thing, you will get more time, then they will be having less number of questions to ask. So sir is saying that try to make the interview more of a conversational thing. Nice, sir. This is
One, some situation questions they will ask.
right. I was coming to that.
Suppose you are a probation officer. You are in the banking hall. Nearly 10 customers came. And they are assembled in front of you. How you will manage? How you will manage? First of all, ask the customer. Some of the people, I will ask the customer, I will complete all the tasks, all your requirements, like that. No, first of all, ask the customers to form in queue. And I will definitely complete all customers' requirements before I leave the branch. So here, some of the people, I will ask my colleague, or I will ask the branch manager, or I will ask some other people. Some other people they are telling the time is 4:30. Now the time tomorrow morning you please come. I will attend first to you like that. No, no, no. Actually, even once the customer is 4:28, 4 o'clock 28 minutes. Normally the banking hours will be closed by 4:30. Cash transactions. And once 1 minute before he enters into the banking hall, the it is obligation on the part of the bank officials to complete his requirement, even though it may take half an hour.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why they will test the candidate. Some of the candidates, sir, now the time is over. That's why I requested the customer to come next day.
Right. Sir, so on the similar note, I have just heard of an incident. It happened in Gujarat day or 2 days back. There was a customer, he was not aware of this, that on FD, unfixed deposit, TDS has been deducted. So he started fighting with the branch manager, and the situation got very haphazard, and the police was
Yeah.
involved. So, sir, how a person, a student, let's say this was the case given to some students, so how the student should approach this situation?
Actually, first of all, once the customer is angry on account of a deficiency of a bank service, first you ask the customer to take the seat.
Right.
I will resolve your query as per bank guidelines. Suppose the TDS is already deducted. There are some banks, they are having the provision to return back that amount if at all it is wrong, subject to obtention of Form 15G or H. You need not tell about the form numbers. Whatever the bank guidelines are there, bank guidelines, as per bank guidelines, TDS is automatically deducted by the system. The available, that amount is available. First of all this process you need not tell to the customer in that particular new probationary officer. Sir, first of all, I request the customer to take the seat. And if at all water is there, I will ask the messenger to provide one glass of water. And I will listen coolly what is his problem. Otherwise, if a customer is angry, I am also angry, there is no solution available. Like that, you need not tell about a TDS and all these things. That is a internal process because this candidate is not aware of the internal process. So how to manage them? People managing men is also an art as well as science.
Yes, sir. बिल्कुल. Nice, sir. So this was the thing. So this was a very excellent answer, and sir, I believe other bankers, they must have, if they have heard this line of action, they should try to adopt this for the next time. Because sir, I believe that sir, many customers, they are not very much aware of this financial literacy thing.
Correct.
And in the fit of the moment, rage, due to the rage of emotions, they generally take some illegal things, the illegal steps, which is not required from their side also. But sir, you definitely have resolved that how we should properly approach this particular problem. That's nice, sir. Sir, one last question, sir. Sir, regarding this body language, because sometimes many students are there that they sit in a very uptight position, some slouch down. So, what should be a ideal thing that everyone should do that while sitting or while approaching, while entering the room or while departing? What should be the ideal thing, sir?
Correct one is the posture. The sitting posture should be a good one. He has to sit and whatever his hands are there, they have to put on the legs. So then one by one, some people they are using this, they are moving that hands. That
Mhm.
is not correct. And some people they are moving their head. That is also not face to face. The eye contact should be with the person who is asking the question.
Okay.
Definitely, good results will happen. I need not to see the other person also. But whenever you are entering, your look should be 70 mm. And you have to greet all the people in one go. That is, when you are leaving, you should greet the thank you very much, as your look should be cover all the people at one time. That is, at a glance, in one look.
Got it.
So you need not tell thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you, sir, thank you. We need not to tell it one go. You should cover that one.
Right. Okay, sir. Sir, one common question from the female candidate is, sir, what should be the ideal dress for the female candidate, sir? Because many students are
Correct.
highly confused in this.
Correct. Sir, this is a probation office. Probation officer is a junior management grade 1. And he is going to handle 3 to 4 the executive or assistants also. So here the tie is compulsory. Tie is compulsory, inshirt is compulsory, matching color neither too dark nor too light via media, whatever the matching is there, that is required. If possible, affordability is there. The blazer is also required.
Yeah.
Because it is an officer post, it is not a clerical post. So you are the showcase to the customer.
And sir, what about the females?
Females means now ordinary, that is sari is preferable.
Sari. Okay.
Sari, if they are using whatever the dress is there, but decency should be maintained, not too cosmetic.
Okay.
Some people too cosmetic means, and some slight difference may arise. So, as for a professional banker, whether it is a lady or gent, your appearance should be like a professional banker. You are going to occupy the seat of the officer post, and you are going to interact with the customers. The decency, the decorum, the image of the bank should be improved.
So, sir, thank you so much for your excellent answer, sir. And many students, I believe, sir, there's so much confusion regarding the interview thing because, sir, we also interact with the students. But once they hear the same thing from your side, na, sir, that gives a credibility that the banker, the ex-banker, has directly told us that you should adopt this particular approach. So I believe, sir, definitely all the students must have benefited from this interview when they are going to watch the videos, and this is going to extremely help you in their interview. And definitely, sir, thank you so much for your time and, sir, for your wisdom you have shared with all of us. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you.
I wish you all the best to all the candidates who are applied for this main examinations. And I wish you all the best for the interview also. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
To Oliveboard also.
Thank you, sir.